What's up, everybody? I'm Tyler. That's Jer. We're Rap Cornballs.
Donda and Certified Lover Boy have dropped.
Finally.
Both of them have dropped within a week from each other. And yeah, they're out and we're here to compare them. Drake and Kanye, the feud goes back forever. We could probably talk about it for fucking hours, but that's
fucking
so
hours.
boring.
We can make an entire fucking
so
podcast
boring.
around
That's
the
so
Drake
boring.
and Kanye
But
beef.
recently, Drake, he took shots at Kanye on Trippie Redd's betrayal, and this was a week before the second listening party. They got into a beef, blah, 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 Kanye Joker arc.
Like
Who
that,
gives a
yeah.
fuck? The music's out. The music's
And
out.
we're here to compare
We're
them.
here
Yeah.
to compare them, yeah.
Donda, with the listening parties, the first one, I thought it was mid as fuck, but it was unfinished. The second one, I didn't really hear too much of it, but from the snippets I've heard, I wasn't a big fan. And the third one, I was honestly really scared that the album was going to be ass cheeks, right? And then it dropped, and it's fucking amazing. Jared, what do you think about the listening party?
Yeah, so I was like literally off the grid, like quite literally off the grid. That's like when the first listening party like happened. I got back online and I saw that a rollout was happening. You know, I was in a pizza place. I saw Richardson like ad, and it was like Donda drops this Friday, Kanye West. I was like, wait, what the fuck? Nah, that's not coming out. I went back
and
to my fucking pepperoni pizza, and yeah. It didn't come out. I attended the second and third listening parties, and let me say, just like Tyler, after the third listening party, I was worried because this was like quite literally the second worst version of the album. The second listening party was actually like great, and it was something that I was like, please drop after the second one. When it didn't drop, I got worried anyways. The third one happened. Jesus Christ, like it was just a fucking mess. We didn't know after it didn't drop the night of the third one. It was like, is this scrapped? People started getting worried, blah blah blah. Then just one random morning when coincidentally, like I pulled an all-nighter and just decided to check Instagram before I went to bed, and it fucking came out, and I was like, wow. Let me tell you, after digesting this for a bit, I want to let you talk about, like, what are your thoughts? What do you think about the sound and everything?
Okay, the sound waves going into my ear.
Yes.
There's quite a few things to say about it. I think the album is messy in some aspects. It's a little tiny bit messy, but honestly, it kind of has that Kanye flair to it with that kind of shit.
What the f does that mean, Kobe Bryant?
I'm so fucking glad that he removed Baby off the original one and Marilyn Manson, because let me tell you, Marilyn Manson's vocals are so dog shit. They're so bad. Let me just say, the part 2 tracks do not count towards my final, thoughts on the album.
Ends at No Child Left Behind.
No, I don't listen to the
like you can't count like one verse taken out and swapped as like a whole brand new song. Okay, the album ends after No Child Left Behind, which is, by the way, a perfect outro.
Great outro. But yeah, the album fucking Jail starts off. Wait, does it start off with Jail? No, it starts off with Donda Chant.
Donda Chant then Jail.
Why the fuck is everyone hating over Donda Chant? By the way, everyone's like Donda Chant.
It's a fucking intro.
It's an intro.
Dude, people are rating the intro. What are you doing, bro?
There's people that are like over like analyzing it, and then there's people who are hating on it, bro. Like, shut the fuck up.
It's not Kanye's mom's heartbeat, okay? And it's never been. What are you doing? You don't try to overanalyze. There's so many different things that you could overanalyze on this album just to be pretentious. Don't choose that one.
Don't choose fucking Donda Chant. But it starts off with Jail. Jay-Z's verse, honestly, while being like not his best verse, it's so fucking good. I was singing along to that shit in the shower yesterday.
When I first heard that verse, like when I came back, I was like, this is so horrendous, but like, I'm not even kidding. Like, this has grown to be, and I'm not even kidding when I say this. This is verse of the decade for me. I know a lot of people will shit on me for that, but I think that this verse is perfect. He's got the classic bar, made in the image of God. That's a selfie.
This isn't a Jail breakdown. We're going over Certified Lover Boy versus Donda, right? And I'll get into my favorite moments of the album. Off the Grid, 504's verse was fucking amazing. Playboi Carti's, honestly, people are underrating it. Fucking great verse. And then fucking Kanye just kept up with 5 on that song. Fucking Hurricane Hurricane is fucking great. Fucking Believe What I Say, the Lauryn Hill sample is amazing. Heaven and Hell, that beat drop. There's just so many fucking highlights on this album that you can get into.
Yeah.
There's some songs that I just don't replay as much. Like, let's say, Okay, I don't really replay. The one with fucking Keep My Spirit Alive with West Side Gun. Not a big fan of West Side Gun in them, so I don't really replay that. But this album, while being messy, it keeps a central theme, and it keeps...
Yeah.
You know, it's a fucking Kanye album. It's kind of like The Life of Pablo and Jesus is King. Fucked, had a baby. This is what it is.
Yeah,
and
I can see that. I think that this is... you know, it's Kanye, so you can always count on this dude to, you know, deliver with an interesting album, something that's just, like, unique in the scene. And, like, honestly, while I was listening to this album, like, well, it does, like, have some simple songs and, like, simple song structures and shit like that, it also feels like I'm listening to something from the future. Like, songs like Moon and, like, Hurricane genuinely feel like...
such fucking nerds right now. We're such big Kanye fans.
Well, I mean... Yeah, that's like bound to happen, bro. We sound like fucking nerds in every fucking post we make, bro. But here's the thing that I was gonna say. I love how you point out the fact that we're nerds, because this is the nerdiest thing that I'm probably ever gonna fucking say in my life. I love the ambient direction that Kanye is going. I'm like, listen, like this is honestly like an album with his most skeletal vocal performances. You don't really see these type of vocal performances done on any other fucking
skeletal vocal performances, bro. Who are we?
It's true. It's one of his most, like, I don't know, fragile. Like,
okay, I get what you I get what you mean. You know what, Jer?
That's true.
Jer, I'm in the mood. True. I'm in the mood to dog something. I can't really dog anything on this Kanye album. But what is this post called?
This post is called Certified Lover Boy versus Donda. Now we're going to shut the fuck up about Donda and go
Certified Lover Boy. Me and Jer sat down. Can I tell the story? Me and Jer sat down. It dropped an hour early. It's supposed to drop 2 a.m. my time. It dropped 1 a.m.
Yeah, right? We were listening to the Little Sims.
We're listening to Little Sims. Vibing. We were loving it. Little Sims, amazing album, right?
Yeah, amazing. We'll have our thoughts on that soon.
Yeah. We'll have our thoughts on that soon. Shut the fuck up. We were like, oh, Drake dropped. The cover is so dog shit, and the title is so dog shit. The track list was dog shit. But you know what? Drake, it's still Drake. So we were kind of excited for it. We were like, okay, maybe he can deliver. We start the first song. Me and him were listening. We start the first song. Pretty decent intro. The second song, not as good, but it wasn't really that much of a dip in quality, right?
It was right after the bar on the second song, honestly, that I knew the album was going downhill. It was, you're doing something in the bathroom that is not Pepsi. After that bar, because honestly, no, that was on a pretty decent song. After I heard that, I was like, this will not be good. It just won't.
Guys, then the next couple of songs happened. Girls Want Girls featuring Lil Baby. Everyone's been making fun of it. It's fucking horrendous. We know this. In the Bible is probably one of the most boring songs I've ever heard in my entire life.
Okay, I honestly, like, I'm going to have to let you take the floor for most of this. I don't remember a single fucking name. But I do want to point out, like, that one song. It's that one song. What was that one song? I mean, the whole fucking album's horrendous to me. There was that one song about Drake, like, supporting a stripper, but saying, like, we used to do pornos, but now you got morals and shit.
It's either TSU or N2. It's TSU, I think.
That song fucking sucks. That song is terrible. Horrible. It's so bad. It's so bad. Like, he rhymed, we used to do pornos, but now you got morals and shit. I got an adorable kid. Like, bro, what are you doing? And then there's this one song where he's genuinely, like, referencing, like, his wifey or something born on February 19th, and that's Millie Bobby Brown's birthday.
Are you serious?
Bro, I just can't. This shit is so bad.
Yeah.
Like, this...
You know, the features here, by the way, I think every single feature on this album, and I mean this, was phoned in. Every single one. And can I tell you something? Every single person on this album bodied Drake on his own song.
Yeah.
Every single feature. There wasn't one feature. Yeah. Okay, except Young Thug on Way Too Sexy. I think he did pretty fucking ass cheeks. But every single other person bodied Drake. Like, on his own song.
And in my opinion, the only redeemable quality of this album to me was Rick Ross's verse. It felt like me and Tyler were traveling through the fucking Sahara Desert, and Rick Ross was like, here, I got water.
Yeah, dude, out of my belly, it was so refreshing. And then afterwards, the 3 songs afterwards were so fucking ass. The one with Kid Cudi, I don't know how the fuck. I'm pretty sure Kid Cudi purposely sabotaged because he loves Kanye. Because he actually did so fucking ass there.
Yeah.
And then
he
Fucking
did
Fans
terrible.
is one of the worst songs I've ever heard in my entire life.
Fucking Fans, you know what's funny? Fantano and Academics fell asleep both to that song.
What top 5 you smoking on, Kendrick? Because my top 5 is Drake. If we broke it off, then you know it wasn't painless.
Guys,
It's
this
terrible.
album is fucking ass. It's one of the worst albums of the year. It's boring. It's uninteresting.
That's the conclusion.
Drake's been doing the same thing for years.
No, he is, and if you want the conclusion on this, like it's not even close. That's my thoughts on the like. It is literally like not even close.
Guys,
It's not close. It isn't. It isn't. And you know, we might be perceived as like, oh, you're just Kanye fans. Little Sims arguably dropped a better album than Kanye recently. It's just when the album is ass, the album is ass. Ready? Here. I'm gonna do a face of when the album's bad. Yeah, but guys, you know, you'll see furthermore like thoughts on this. You know,
there's nothing
like,
to compare. By the way,
up.
we made this post just for an excuse to talk about both of the albums. There's nothing to compare. Let's go track by track. The first song better, but every song on Donda is better than.
Peace, everybody.
Is that all? That's all we're doing?
Yeah.
This is
yeah.
Wow.